Hey team, it's an amazing day here at Agile Dev, and I just wanted to walk you through optimizing your images. Now, images are going to be a huge factor when trying to get your website speed up because a lot of times images are huge, they're twice as big as they need to be, and when your website gets loaded, a lot of times, if you don't have lazy loading or any of that, you have to load all your images, and it just takes forever to do that, especially on mobile devices, which more and more of us are using every day. So what I wanted to do is talk about two different plugins. So the first one is going to be Image Optimizer. Actually, I gotta click on Add New, and then just type in OO. So this one is a pretty decent plugin. I've used it a lot in the past, but this might be an option for you to use. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. But the plugin that I've actually had the most love for recently is called Short Pixel. And let's see, Short Pixel. One thing about this search on WordPress, if you don't type it in, just right or really close, a lot of times it doesn't find it. But Short Pixel right here, I'm just going to go ahead and install that. They keep it up to date, and it actually does a really good job on images. And I'm just going to show you what I typically do to actually optimize the images. So we're installing it. We're going to go ahead and activate it. And it's requesting a key from me right here. But I'm going to, let's see what this does. So it's taking me to here, so I'm just going to do I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I've read the terms of service agreement. I'm going to go ahead and sign up, and what it's going to do is give me an API key right here. Alright, and so what I do is, let's see, it's taking me out of the site, so you got to get back to it. I've got my API key here. I'm going to go ahead and validate it right there. Alright, so I've validated my API key. It gives me a few free images to optimize. Usually what I do is I just come down here. I set the maximum width to 1500. The maximum height I do 1024, and I usually crop it like this. And for most screens I found that this is pretty safe. Go ahead and hit Save Changes. Then what I like to do is come here to Advanced, and I like to create a WebP version of the images to do it for free, and it's just something that in the future, if you need, you can do that. And then you can do some other settings, but I usually don't change anything else. And the only reason I like to do the WP version of the images is just I'm going to be processing them right now anyway, so I can take advantage of that. With Cloudflare, we don't have that set up on the site right now, but when I do set up a CDN, we can go ahead and also connect it there as well. So I'm just going to go to Save Changes and go to Bulk Process, and it'll go ahead and run. It says I've got 4 images. Since this is just a demo site, there's 16 total images to optimize, and so I'm just going to go ahead and hit Start Optimizing the 16 images, and it'll go. One thing about this is if you leave this page, then it's going to stop. So just stay on this page. If you need to do something else on your site, what I do is on my mouse, I actually have like the little scrolling ball, or the little scroll wheel in the middle, if you just hover over a link and click on the center of it, did you see how it opens it up in a new tab? I can do that with pages. You see how it opens up again. That's just a way that you can stay on the page that you're at, but then you can open up a different page and work on the rest of your site while you're waiting for that to happen. Now, since this only has 4 images, you can see that some of these images it's optimizing by 71%. It's an average of 63% overall. That's a huge difference in the amount of time that it takes to load your site. I mean, it's going to be 66% faster on loading images, right? And so it's done everything. So we saved 66%, or 50 or 65.86%, and we saved a megabyte of space. And so that's just a really quick, easy way to optimize your images on your website by using Short Pixel. Again, I've used Image Optimizer in the past, but because I do use the CDN, and I know that Short Pixel works well with our caching plugin as well as Cloudflare, I've definitely used Short Pixel a lot more lately. Alright, well, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us at support@agiledev.org, or you can go to our website at agiledev.org and fill out one of the contact forms there, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. Have a great day. Bye.